Assalamu alaikum. This is Tanvir Ahmed.
And I am Umme Ammara.
We have started this video so that everyone could know our PR story. We have started the PR journey from late 2019, and this year in March, Alhamdulillah, we have received COPR and visa. So we want to make this video so that your life and your immigration to Canada becomes quite easier. So before I start, let me introduce myself. I have completed my graduation in electrical and electronic engineering. I have selected an NOC of 0714, that is facility operations and maintenance. Because during my work at inside Bangladesh, I have worked mostly in operations and maintenance and project works. So this is quite closely related to this NOC. And similarly, my wife will tell about her studies.
Well, I have completed my graduation from Rajshahi University, and my subject was genetic engineering and biotechnology. And
She is both honors and masters. So let us start about our journey. We're not quite prepared, so there might be a little hiccups. So forgive us if we do some mistakes. So in 2019, suddenly I decided that I have to go to Canada. It was my dream for a certain amount of time, but after a certain period of time, I decided that, yeah, we have to go there. So I started studying IELTS. I will make a separate video how to get an amazing score in IELTS in a shorter period of time, the quick hacks and the tricks. Now, in 14th December 2019, I sat on IELTS test, and Alhamdulillah, I have achieved the overall band score of 8. That is CEFR level C1. Later on, my wife sat for IELTS test. As per CRS score, she needed band 6 in overall band score and minimum 6 in all the stages like listening, reading, writing, and speaking. And Alhamdulillah, she also achieved a 6 score in IELTS. She took his IELTS exam on February 2020. Now, at first, what we did, the first step is to calculate your CRS score. You have to check what CRS score you achieved based on your education and your IELTS score. So when we check the CRS score, we have found that our score was 455. Which was quite below the cutoff score, because that time the cutoff score was around 468.
69.
Like that. So then we started to apply to different provinces. Like I applied at, give me a minute, let me check. I applied at Ontario, there is OINP, then RNIP, and finally SINP. During my application in SINP, let me clear one thing also. From our country, our subcontinent, most of the people who doesn't get enough cutoff score, they apply in SINP, because SINP score system is little easier. And the cutoff score in 2019 and 2020, it was around 68. So when we applied in SINP, we achieved 69 points and we got the nomination. So when you get SINP nomination, then 600 points is added to your score. So our score was 455 plus 600, that is 1055. So that was quite a good score to apply in the express entry again. So when we got the SINP nomination, 600 points added, and our total CRS score became 155. And then in the next draw, we got the invitation in the express entry. Mind it was express entry SINP subcategory. That means we were nominated in the SINP. So if we get the PR, then we have to stay at Saskatchewan for at least a certain amount of time. Now, I will guide you on certain stages of the of our PR process. First of all, when I received the nomination, and then when I received the nomination for the express entry profile with 1055 score, along with my wife and my kid Tawasif, who is actually sleeping right now. So when we got the nomination, then in December 9, 2020, I applied in the express entry process. After application, there were several documentation requirements, and there were two medicals for me. The first medical expired in January 2021, and we were expecting PPR after that, but suddenly COVID-19 breakthrough came, and all the immigration processes in Bangladesh and other countries were totally halted. So despite our timeline was showing that we should get PPR and our process should be done within June 2021, it was delayed. And finally, after certain amount of time, we got remedical in January 2022. This year, 2022, January 10, we got the remedical. Well, there were several tricks and trades that I will share later on, how to poke the IRCC, because we had to poke IRCC several times. And after giving the remedical, again, I raised a web form. And after raising the web form, in March 9, 2022, we got an update that IRCC is reviewing our additional documents. And after reviewing finally, in March 16, our eligibility review has been was done. And in May 20, we have got the May 20, our background check was completed. Sorry, let me correct you. Our background check was completed previously in May 20, 2021. However, it was not updated in our express entry profile. But in March 16, 2022, finally our PR was approved, and it was shown in our profile that we have received PPR. That was the golden email. We were finally relieved that we have finally got the golden email of the PPR. So PPR is passport request. IRCC requests your passport to stamp visa on it. And getting PPR means you are up to certain level confident that you are going to get visa. Now, let me share some of my ideas, how I will help you in immigrating to Canada. So I will share some of the documents in later stages. These are the document lists for preparation to move to Canada. So these will be the documents. First of all, I will discuss about the process to apply, how to apply in Canada, how to select the best NOCs, what are the regulated and unregulated jobs, how to write your job experience letter. Then there are several steps for the preparation to move to Canada. I will I will tell the list what we'll discuss. The steps to do before, number one is the steps to do before moving to Canada, and the shopping lists and items to put in the baggage, how to arrange money before moving, employers and company databases for job references. This part actually, we are trying to put some of the employers and company database for your future references, but we are yet to make any progress. So up until we make these videos, if we do significant progresses, then we'll definitely share it to you. Then how to apply for jobs, like cover letters and resume writing tips. Then how to rent a suitable apartment or house from outside of Canada. We'll also share some medical list, what to do 1 week before the flight, steps during the flight and immigration, what to do during the first 1 week after landing to Canada, how to sit for language tests, how to apply for university admission, how to buy cars and get driving license, what to buy in the first few days in Canada and what not to buy, how to search jobs after you land, how to apply for visit and super visa, how to increase networking, how to search houses and house rent checklist, different type of cooking recipes, transportation checklist, opening bank account, quick hacks for first few days in Canada, do's and don'ts before and after arrival to Canada, benefits of PR in Canada, and how to perform household maintenance works by own in Canada. So these are the summary plans. We are not quite prepared. So most of the talks were done by my wife. Anyways, anyways, we are not prepared. So our apology today. Bye bye.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.